Today's video is entitled Not All Marketing is Created Equal, because you could put the same amount of energy or money or effort into another marketing channel and not get the same results that you would have if you would have used something else. But before we go ahead and get started here today, if you'd like to see your odds of becoming a millionaire, be sure to take our performance-based personality test, because there are two personality traits that are the greatest predictors of wealth, and you can do so at millionairetest.alphalifestyleacademy.com. That's millionairetest.alphalifestyleacademy.com. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll find a link for it in the upper right hand corner, or if you're watching this video anywhere else, down in the resources section. Now, in today's video, we're going to look at what we call as the billion-dollar blueprint. And so what we want to do is we're going to look at what multi-billion-dollar companies use and how you can apply these exact same principles into your business. Now, I've helped build companies like Ancestries.com, Crate Trucking, Procter & Gamble, Victoria's Secrets, and works with some of the expert celebrities that you find on TV, including individuals like Dean Graziosi, who's earned hundreds of millions of dollars in real estate. Now, again, my last job, I was hired as a business strategist for a $400 million marketing firm, which my job was basically to outsmart their competitors. However, I got tired of making somebody else rich, so both me and my business partner decided to leave the corporate side of business, working with smaller enterprises like yourself where we can really make an impact. So we look at the things and the principles that multi-billion-dollar companies are applying into their business, and we scale that down so you can go ahead and apply it into your smaller enterprise, enabling you to live life on your terms. Now, many entrepreneurs underestimate the power of these ideas because they don't really know their business. They understand their craft and what they do, but they don't understand some of the important fundamentals about their business, such as understanding the numbers and things of that sort. Now, if we look at real estate, again, we know that the average real estate agent makes less than $40,000 a year, and 90% of them earn less than $60,000 a year. And we've all heard that most businesses fail within the first 12 months. About 50% of businesses will be out of business within their first 12 months. 80% of businesses will fail in their first 5 years, and 97% of businesses will fail in 10 years. However, throughout the years, the government has used a portion of your tax dollars to figure out what do all the world's most successful individuals and what do all the world's most successful enterprises have in common. Now, we know that enterprises that focus on their business development, 90% of them succeed. So you look at what Warren Buffett said. He says that readers are leaders. Bill Gates used to take reading vacations. The average millionaire spends about 60 minutes each and every day educating themselves on business and financial material. And even when we look at the Bible of personal achievement, which is the Napoleon Hill classic, one of which is Think and Grow Rich, it says that the average millionaire has read Think and Grow Rich 7 times, and then the book How to Win Friends and Influence People 14 times. So not everybody who reads these books become millionaires, but the people who are millionaires have read these books between 7 to 14 times. A lot of businesses focus on word-of-mouth advertising and just wait for referrals or door knocking and things of that sort. And we also know that 95% of businesses who spend money in advertising succeed. So if we know that 95% of entrepreneurs earn less than $50,000 a year, doesn't it make sense that we want to look at what the innovators are doing, what the most successful businesses are doing? And again, one thing I keep reiterating is not the things that make certain people successful, because there's always, that some people might have a personality trait or some talent or skill that helps them to achieve success that maybe majority of other people cannot duplicate. But what we want to look at is what are the things that we can do that will give you the best odds of success. And so I've been on the marketing teams of a handful of real estate professionals who are all earning in excess of $100 million, who applied the same principles in their enterprise that multi-billion-dollar companies do. And again, you can use these principles to do what Jim did, who worked poolside, surrounded by his family, working on the internet, and then every 5 to 6 weeks he would do an open house. And it wasn't just one open house. He did a series of open houses, took a more or less like a home buying tour, took people on this home buying tour, and would sell between 15 to 20 homes in a single weekend. And within his first 9 months in real estate, he earned around $3 million. So a lot of you work very labor intensive businesses, even let's say if you're not in real estate, but how many of you are making that type of money by working so little? So again, what we want to do, it's not necessarily about helping you to make more money, but it's about helping you to be more efficient with your time, and that way you can live life the way on your terms. So I followed what we call as the $1 billion blueprint, looking at the same principles that Bill Gates used to make his first $7 million in Microsoft. And of course he continued on it and eventually became the richest person in the world. But we use these exact same principles that Bill Gates used to make 141 sales within my very first 6 hours in business, within a brand new business, without having an already existing customer list, without spending money in advertising, without having a huge social media following. Now, I'm not going to say that all billion-dollar companies follow these principles, but the billion-dollar companies that I personally worked with use these principles. So there's 3 main principles. Number 1 is controlling the media. Number 2 is owning the media. And number 3 is owning the customer. So what most companies and most enterprises do, especially smaller businesses that don't know any better, is they go after one customer at a time. Now we on the other hand go after one customer who may lead us to 1,000 customers, 500 customers, sometimes even more. Now, depending on your business, imagine landing one customer, one prospect that led you to 1,000 or more different customers. So in our next video, we're going to start off with step number 1 of the $1 billion blueprint, which is controlling the media. So be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done so already, and hit the notification button, and that way you'll be notified as soon as we release this video. Also, if you'd like more details on this, because obviously it'd be an impossible job to explain everything that we're going to do and everything that you need to know in just these few minutes. So if you're watching this video on our website, down directly underneath this video, you'll see where you can download our book, also attend our web class, and also book an appointment with us. But I had a blast recording this video for you here today. Take care, everyone. Have a great day, and we will see you in our next video. Bye-bye now.